Our first look inside the park starts with this magnificent 250-year-old great white oak tree. The rebirth of this 40-acre park will preserve all its history, including this tree, the period that the Native Americans lived here, and of course the great Pleasureland and Muller's Park days. Right now we're standing in the area that will be the Great Lawn. There's going to be about 2 acres of area which we flatten out and make it into basically the lawn. As you pan around, you can see there are a lot of these sticker bushes. These invasive sticker bushes which must be basically removed. They're taking over actually taking over the park and taking over some of the other plant life. The location I was standing at is the area we hope to have the band shell. And I'd like to get an idea of exactly what the location is that we're talking about. What you're looking at here is the Doty Road entrance into the old Pleasureland area. This will be the first entrance we will be most likely allowed to open. As cars come down the Doty Road entrance, they'll be parking on your left-hand side. As you notice, there's nothing but sticker bushes there. These invasive species once again. This is where parking was allowed in the old Pleasureland days, and we hope to allow it to return. Right now I'm standing in the middle of the Muller's Park pool. This pool is still here and is located close to the stream. This pool we hope to use as a phase 2 project, which will be for the skate park. It's already a solid impermeable surface, and by DEP regulations we should be allowed to put a skate park on top of it. What you're looking at now is Little Pond Brook. This is the C1 stream that flows straight through the park. It actually separates Muller's Park from the Pleasureland property. This is an extremely important and a significant ecological brook. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure it's protected and keep the environment safe. What you're looking at is the split in the C1 stream for Little Pond Brook. Until we are able to fix the stream, getting DEP approvals or whatever is needed, we need to get a bridge to allow us from one side to the other. Presently we may have a bridge donated, which would be phenomenal to allow us to get from the Pleasureland area over to the Muller's Park area. This is the location of another phase 2 project, which is for the dog park. It's a fairly cleared out area located in the back of Muller's Park, close to Route 202. Right now I'm standing right between the Pleasureland and the Muller's Park properties. As we pan by, you'll see a fence. This fence separated the Pleasureland area. Behind that area is where we hope to build the BMX park. It's back corner of the Pleasureland property, close to Route 202, and it's pretty much an area that's just filled with the invasive sticker bushes. Very little construction is needed for this project, and this is a perfect location for it. There are many artifacts in the old Pleasureland and Muller's Park properties. What we're looking at here is the trees that were planted by the Mora-Marco family who owned Pleasureland back in the 60s and 70s. These trees were known as the entranceway to the old pools. Our last look inside the park takes us to one of my favorite places in all of Oakland. South Street Seaport and Brooklyn Heights have nothing over our Riverwalk. This gem of a view and access to the river has been hidden from the town for almost 30 years. With the opening of the park, Oakland will once again enjoy this amazing location. The history of this property began with the Native Americans. They enjoyed the area as a place to hold sacred ceremonies, to live off the land, and access to the river. Last century, this property celebrated a life of fun, leisure, and family. Here in 2013, Oakland has one of those one-in-a-lifetime opportunities. We can return this land as a place for present and future generations. As we begin this revitalization, we will do things with environmental preservation as our primary goal. We ask all of Oakland to join us in this venture. To get involved, please contact the email below at coachsquad@aol.com and join in the rehabilitation and renaissance of Oakland's park.